Alright, before we begin, what we need to do is make sure we're all on the same page. I'm using Blender 2.58, not 2.57. If you're using 2.57, the transparencies will not function correctly. Okay? So if you have 2.57, please upgrade it to 2.58. And what I like to do, since I don't want to lose all my plugins and stuff, I'll go like this, paste. Now I have a 2.58 build in there. And on program files, I usually, once you settle on something as far as a Blender build, keep this tidy, because what happens is Blender gets updated a lot. So what I'll usually do is have a Blender directory, and then I'll just keep adding new Blenders to it, and then I'll have different builds here. This one I can rename to 2.57 old. And the reason I do that is because sometimes I can keep my scripts that way if I have some cool scripts. I don't want to destroy your script, so that's why I did that. Other than that, it will update quite nicely. So now I should see a build in the corner, 2.58. If you need your plugins into the new directory, you can just copy paste them in. Alright, so now I have this, and I'll open my windows up. Whoops. Alright. Now this has some previous data on it. Again, I like to get rid of all history, data, everything. So in this case, I go to Object, I go to File, Export, Wavefront OBJ, and I'll save this as Windows. Save it as Window Large. Down here below, I'll uncheck everything except for UVs. And this one. This will get rid of any data that's on it. So when I start a new scene, I should be able to file import the wavefront objects. Again, when working with transparencies in Blender, a lot of this is needed because for some odd reason, Blender is very finicky with transparencies. Okay? And I'm just looking for something real quick. Alright, should be good to go. Now, this was just a cleanup video to make sure you're on the right path as far as 2.58 is concerned. Now, please go on to the next video where we actually assign the materials and textures.